So this here is a 7-headed planer moulder, and it turns bits of wood like this into beautifully profiled bits of wood like this. Let's go see how it works. So first things first, let's take a look at the tooling that we use within these machines. Here we have a standard traditional 2-knife block. We also use 4-knife blocks, and lastly we can also use a spiral roughing block. If you want to see a bit more about the tooling we use, take a look at one of our previous videos for a bit more in-depth content. A really clever piece of engineering with our tooling is this clamping system on the end of each block. It means we can change our tooling over extremely fast, whereas traditionally we'd have had to use a spindle and locking nut. How that works is this would be located within the machine, the block would have slid onto here and a locking nut on the end to put it in place. This all requires time. Let's see how this clamp works on the machine. So here's the block, let's get it into the machine. Slide it onto the clamp as so, and above here, at the press of a button, it is now clamped and held in place. This is the main console for the moulder. It runs all of the moving parts inside, as well as running the software for the profile that we're trying to create.
All the blocks are now clamped into the moulder as per the instructions on the console. All the tooling you can see here will be set up in a specific way to machine our desired profile. The heads and rollers are now ready to be moved into position. Then we can fire up the motors. We have an infeed on the front of this machine to help speed up the process. It has a magazine which also gives us that extra bit of time to carry out any necessary quality control measures. Here we are running the first piece of the order through, which we will check and measure before we get the moulder up to a quicker speed and push through the rest of the order. We also have an outfeed placed at the back. This takes the pieces coming out the machine to the person packing the order, not only speeding up the process, but also giving us the time to create those beautifully stacked packs of timber that you receive from us. So there you have it. That's a small insight into one of the most important machines we have here at Duffield Timber, the 7-headed planer moulder.